FreeMMOStation.com.
What's up, Station? Scotland Shore here today to show you all Hearthstone, Blizzard's new free-to-play online trading card game, which has taken the genre by storm. Hands down, by storm. Anyways, first things first, let me say that this is still in beta, so some things could change, but really, for the most part, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be some balance tweaks. Anyways, let's get on with the review. Okay, when you first log in, you're going to play a few tutorial matches, and these are actually really humorous, really funny, and it really gets you in the mood of Hearthstone. When I first played Hearthstone, it really kind of brought back the memory of my first time playing Team Fortress 2, when I realized I shouldn't take it completely seriously, but in that same fact, like, I should actually be very serious and actually play the game like wholeheartedly, because it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good experience. It doesn't have to be hardcore, maybe like Magic the Gathering or whatever. It can be casual. It can be whatever you want to make it. That's what I'm saying, basically. It's Hearthstone. It's a little bit comical, it's a little bit silly, but that doesn't mean it's any lesser of a game, any lesser of a trading card game. Anyways, I just wanted to say that. So, basically, you start out with a single deck. You start out with Jaina Proudmoore, which is a theme deck hero. She has her own abilities, and then she has certain cards that can only be used in her deck. That's going to be the same for all the different classes that you can use. Anyways, so you start out with the mage deck, I think, and then you go and you play online. And if you beat someone with a different class, say like the hunter class, you actually earn that theme deck. So, then you keep going on, you do this, so you win more and more, and you earn all the themes. That's how you do it. You can also, when you use a theme and you actually win consecutively and you do things like that, you acquire more cards to utilize in that set. So it's just a really cool, grindy kind of level up thing, and it helps introduce new players to the game. And my favorite deck, personally, is the Warrior deck. I really enjoy the Warrior deck. Also, you can purchase booster packs with gold. Gold is the in-game currency that you earn. And then also you can use your real life money. Anyway, so Hearthstone's depth really lies in the deck customization. Pretty much just like any other trading card game. But really, what makes this game so special to me would be two things. Okay, number one is that there is a resource, right? But it's not drawn and it takes no space in the deck building. Okay, so what this means is that it's not going to be like Pokemon with energy, and it's not going to be like Magic the Gathering with the land cards, mana. So the resource is mana, but it doesn't work like you might think. Okay, so every turn, 1 mana is naturally acquired, and any used mana is completely refilled. This means that as the game goes on, turn by turn, bigger and bigger plays can be made to turn the tide of a match. Like, for instance, you could go from completely losing to all of a sudden changing it completely around and then winning the match. It can, like, there are some huge upsets with the combos and strategies that you can put in place. Some decks even take advantage of this with the different abilities and different cards there are, where you actually damage yourself in order to gain an advantage for later on so that you can wipe them out entirely in a few turns. It's really intense. And that leads me on to my next point, is that number 2 is that heroes have abilities, and some cards are limited to these theme decks. So yeah, a lot of cards are global between the different classes. You can switch them in and out and do whatever. But also there are cards which can only be used by a single class. This does limit customization, but really it also fosters a strategic creativity on the playing field. So yeah, the hero abilities certainly make the game what it is, at least for me, and can make for some really awesome combos if done correctly. And I think with the combos and the pace of the game, you really feel like an intensity. While playing a trading card game. Like, the animations and the voice acting are also pretty good. Well, as much as you could probably get from a card game. But you can also expect to hear the very sound effects used in World of Warcraft here. Like, the production value is just through the roof. Seriously, though, the game is fun. It's wholly awesome when you just chain off, like, the perfect set of spells and abilities, like maybe to summon a wave of monsters, or to destroy a wave of monsters on your opponent's side. The pacing is pretty much ideal. Like, I find myself going from match to match with very little regard for time at all. The production value, like I said, it's great. And I think all of the ideas put into this game are really just genuinely well thought out and creative. So, all in all, I'm going to keep playing this game because really it just earned itself on my daily playlist. And in fact, head on over to my channel to see some live-ish footage and explanations on how the game is played. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Sky with FreeMMOStation. This game gets 2 thumbs up and 3 if I had it. We'll see you again soon. Later.